104.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension of the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call.
All right, Special K, if somebody wants a prank, how do they reach out to you?
KRBE.com/prank call requests. And today, Lupe has reached out with the whole team from the dentist's office.
Hey, everyone, Ryan. I would like to prank my boss. We prank each other all the time, and I need to get back at him because he got me good last time. We work in this building that's had, water issues, and we've actually had leaks in the downstairs before where literal sewage water has gotten on their documents. And he's so scared that they're going to go and sue him. He's, waiting for the day that it happens.
So, in essence, your plumbing problems have disturbed the neighbors below and ruined some of their materials.
Yes, we actually had to get people, to sterilize their documents.
That is nasty.
He needs to get pranked.
Oh man.
So who is below them?
A law firm.
Oh, yeah, God. On the document. So they're a dentist office.
They're an endodontist, which is next level dentist.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So is it one of those law firms with 4 names?
Oh, yeah.
The law office may have a name.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe?
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Okay, so we're going to first call him and see if he can help us with all this dripping situations here on the Roula and Ryan show.
Hello?
Good morning, Dr. This is Stanley Moyle from the law office of here. I represent him, and I got your number from the building that we're in.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling, unfortunately, regarding the plumbing issues. It's coming back again. It's the brown water dripping on my deposition sitting here in front of me.
Okay. I am not at the office, but I will be there in just a moment, and I'm going to call the office to let them know.
Well, it's okay. I already reached out to them. But this is the third time I've been dripped on. Last week I was enjoying actually it was a chalupa, and I thought it was, I didn't know what was dripping on it. I just thought it was extra juicy. But it turns out it was the poo pipe that dripped on it while I was preparing my milk.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Okay, I did not know anything about that. So I've had the plumbers come out. We've had everyone, we've had our technicians out to, check our system. Everything's been corrected.
Oh, my God.
So, I've done everything I can. I apologize.
Oh, God, it's a disaster. Yesterday, Mr. Chase was giving a deposition for his next divorce. He began to sweat a strange color. It turns out it was the sewer water dripping on him.
Ew!
Sir.
Oh, my God.
Sir.
How would you like for me to respond?
Actually, he can't even feel his scalp, to be honest with you. He has blood in there. Can you just stop flushing, though?
What is this? Is this for real?
Yes, sir. But, sir, I have corn on my documents. I could show you this morning.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to see it.
Okay, I'm going to have them dry cleaned. Sir.
This call will be recorded.
Go ahead. I'm being recorded.
Yeah, I don't understand what your purpose. I'm going to be at the office soon. If you want to meet me in the office to talk personally, we can do that.
This morning, the judge said that my filings smelled like Baytown.
Okay.
Lake Conroe was flowing into our office, and it makes my teeth hurt.
No.
All right, thank
you. Do you do dental work?
He's not having that
God.
He's like, nope, not this guy. Start
All right,
recording
is there
you.
anything
He's
else?
smart, though. I would do that, too. And
He's like, I'm recording this psycho.
Which, by the way,
he's saying.
Thanks a lot. I'm bald with hair plugs.
Well,
and
bald now. You got the good hair plugs.
And now I'm also getting divorced before I've even gotten married. Okay, thank you.
Can't feel your scalp.
Hey, it's all in the course of the prank call.
God.
Right? So how long did it take for him to answer again?
He wouldn't. So he's now headed to the law office.
Oh, he's such a fun.
Oh,
yes,
my.
he's in his car, about to go up to the law office and ask them if he can clean their documents. And so I'm going to have to stop him. Let's call Lupe back and see if she can run interception on this.
Okay.
Hello?
Lupe, it's Special K.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to stop at the law firm. He hung up on me.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh, let me go get him.
Can you? He said he's almost there. I don't know if we can,
let me get him.
three-way call him or something.
Yeah, let me get him.
Okay. Just
Okay,
put me through.
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, my God.
This is awesome.
Okay, so she is going to get him right now, and she's actually going to put him on three-way here. So let's go ahead and get him going here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. It's me again. Hey, don't go run into the office. Actually, this is Special K from KRBE, the Roula and Ryan show. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that was awful. Scared the shit out of me.
I'm so sorry. You know that it was all Lupe's idea.
Oh, I know. Well, I thought about the corn in your poop. This is not right. This is not real.
No kidding. She said that you're a prankster yourself.
Yeah, I bought an air horn, and anytime it gets quiet or someone's coming around the corner, I usually blow the air horn. I wait for them. It scares the crap out of them.
This was your payback, man. I'm so sorry.
I know. It's okay, man. I was just so scared that the lawyer was going to come after me. I was like, oh my God. So you guys really got me good.
Do you have a message for Lupe and the crew who put me up to this?
Hide your children, hide your husband.
Can you say Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan show?
Special K pranks me on the Roula and Ryan show.
All right. That's how you do it. Go to krbe.com/prank call requests. And Kevin will get with you. Now, Kevin, somebody did text. Kevin, I live in Baytown, but they weren't mad at you. They wrote laughing, crying emoji.
Oh, my God. You took a shot at Baytown.
Conroe. Conroe and Baytown always get hit in Kevin's prank calls.
Oh, my God.
So I'm just curious, what is the real solution for this poor law firm that has the bad sewage leaker, the dentist office?
Today's day and age, those people can. There's so many buildings that are empty.
Oh my God, I know.
Oh, yeah, we have some room.
They have the power. They have the
There's a
power.
lot of room in this one.
And you can negotiate the rent now because people
Should be
just
able
want you in
to.
there, filling it up.
Yep.
Get those parking spots, y'all.
Yeah, sorry that was gross. But I mean, what a great idea, Lupe.
Talk about your juicy taco.
Oh my gosh, poor Ryan and his little drippy head.
Oh, my God.
All right, krbe.com/prank call request. That is how you get in touch with us for things like prank calls. Now, if you want to get some instant help, you can always go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. And if it's something super emergency, like time-wise, we always say, well, hit the panic button.
Yep.
Hit the panic button, and it just goes right to the top of the queue.
Literally tell us, hey, this is a panic button situation.
Mm-hmm. And this has to do with the birthday party invitation drama of a kid's party.
Next nowadays, you have to send out invitations to everybody at school or teams.
You can't
leave
just do
anybody
a couple
out.
kids.
Or
Do the
can
whole
you?
class.
And I'd rather be left out than be forced to be there.
Well, you can always say no.
Yeah, but if you don't know it, then you go there, then you realize it. No one's talking to you.
Well, if
You know
you
what I
got
mean?
the
Like,
invitation,
I'd rather not be there because
Eric,
your
as a
parents
kid, you're
don't
like,
know.
oh, I got invited to this kid's birthday party. I don't know this kid. Do I want to go?
As a parent, a lot of times as parents, we don't understand the drama, what's going on with the kids.
Because we don't know, especially as
Or
they
you
get
can be
older.
friendly with the parents, and you don't realize
You don't know what the social clique is at school.
Yeah.
Or you just don't even know the kids anymore because they change every year, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess this is your friend now. I never met this kid, and who are their parents?
I feel like parents have more beef with 12-year-olds than the 12-year-olds with the 12-year-olds. Like when a kid tells their parents something, the parent, you're like, what?
I'm outraged.
Leave my kid
This
alone.
madness.
And then they become friends again in a week, and you can't let it go. What's wrong with this
You need
parents?
to ditch that kid.
All right, we're going to see what all the fuss is about with this panic button next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
You've got a problem.
Please don't panic.
Hit Roula and Ryan's panic button.
Please give me the answer.
On KRBE.
The number is 833-390-KRBE. That is 5723 on your phone. That's the request lines. And here's what we need you to call us about and give us advice on. Here we go.
I'm a mom of a 10-year-old boy, and my son plays on a soccer team. And there's another boy on his team who's also the same age, but he's just so rowdy. He's always like, hey, let's try to break this. What if we smash this here? What would happen? Like, he's always testing boundaries. And this boy's mother is so aloof. Like, she could care less. She's like, boys will be boys. Let them be. But she has no control over him. Now, would I be the bee if I don't want to invite this particular boy to my son's birthday party? Because I just feel like he's going to destroy my house. I know it's tradition to invite the entire team to a birthday party, but he's just a maniac. And I'm not the only mom that thinks this way.
All right, it's really easy. 833-390-KRBE. I say it's easy because you cannot uninvite one kid.
Well, it's not an invite.
She hasn't invited
She hasn't
yet.
invited me yet. Here's the problem. If this was the whole class, I think she'd have a little bit more buffer room. But we're talking about a soccer team. What is it, like 10 boys?
It's not cool. You gotta.
You can't
boys?
leave them out.
No,
It's
there's
going to
more
be
than
so
that.
obvious. It's some of these little kid teams, Sam, like
You know how
10-year-old
bad that's
teams,
gonna
they got
hurt.
like 10 kids on there.
It
It just depends on the league and how many
Yeah.
kids tried,
Because they're not
either
enough
tried
kids, they
out or
make them
signed
smaller.
up. Yeah, they do like 8 to 10 or 12 kids.
Can you talk to the
So,
parent?
That is a small little world.
I would
Let's go
think
to-
you'd have to.
No parent wants to hear that, though.
Yeah,
Kid
hey, I'm not
sucks.
inviting your kid
That
to the
could be
party
so
because you don't know how to
damaging to a
parent them
kid.
properly.
Yeah.
Your kid's a
Hopefully,
hellion.
you'd tell them better than that.
Right. Nydia's on the line. Hello, Nydia. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
Happy Friday.
What is your advice to this mom who wants to not include one kid from the soccer team?
I think she needs to have a conversation with the mom and break it down for her. Like, hey, if you can't get your kid to act right, he's going to be the only one from the team not coming to this, and you'll be the bad guy.
That is cool.
I don't want him coming to my house to destroy stuff. Because the thing is, the kid has to learn whatever he's going. He could be going through something at home. We don't know. But she needs to have some cojones and tell the mom, fix that, or he's not coming.
the mom is aloof.
Remember the
the mother's aloof.
Okay, but now it's time to come to Jesus
The
and have
thing
that
is,
talk.
I've had parents like that. I've had my, come to my kid's party. I've told them, either maybe coming, and he's going to be upset that he's not there. Fix it, because I'm not going to have him in my house destroying my stuff.
Wow,
Fix your behavior.
how'd
You're
they
an
take
adult.
that, Nydia? How'd the parents take that when you said that
Yeah.
to them?
She's just like, why are you being so mean? I'm like, I'm not being mean. I'm being factual right now. So fix the problem.
I am factual right now.
Well, no
I'm
parent,
gonna use that line.
parent thinks their kid's perfect.
Perfect,
That's why
right.
teachers are so want to pull their hair out because the parents don't see their kids. They only see their kids at home. They think their kids are great. They
Yeah.
don't see them in that world of being a third
Well,
grader.
people,
Another
I
third
mean, they
graders.
tend to go on the defense when they hear any kind of criticism
even
about
listen.
their kid. They're not hearing.
Yeah.
Well, Brandy's up next, and she's going to give us her advice for the mom on the panic button to try to not include one boy from the soccer team because he's a hellion. What to do, Brandy? Good morning.
Good morning.
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 What's going on?
I love y'all. I listen to y'all every morning. Y'all are amazing.
Thank you so much. It's nice to hear
Yes,
that we're
ma'am.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's like The Bachelor.
Someone thinks I'm amazing, honey.
It's the number one adjective used on The Bachelor Nation. We're amazing.
Is that your message to your wife, Aaron?
Amazing.
Brandy, what would you do in this mom situation? Can she invite the whole soccer team but one? Is it possible to pull that off?
I don't think so. I think that if the mom is aloof, like they're saying, the boy is probably not getting the attention he needs, which is why he's acting the way that he is. And I think it could be a huge hit to his self-esteem, especially at 10 years old, to be the only one on the entire team not invited. I think she could even talk to the boy if the mom just doesn't care, and she could just explain the rules to her house to the little boy in a nice way and
That's a
not
good
a
idea.
parenting way.
Yeah, I mean, you
The
could
rules
just
of
say,
the house.
hey, we don't break things. Let's, you can. You don't know. That little boy may have.
Does it sound like that
we were
when I
just
say
saying.
that?
No, I'd
We're
be like,
gonna have
hey,
an
come here,
outside
you little
party.
effer. In the kitchen. We're going to talk.
We're going to have an outside party. We're not having an inside party.
And maybe this little boy's got like ADHD. You don't know.
Well, if the mother is aloof, though, to the point of what I said the other day when I repeated the story of that little boy that called my son a bad word at the baseball fields, and I went to go tell the mom instantly knew her child's going through something. He's hell on wheels, and she started crying because she cannot control him. Moms know when their kids have issues like that, right?
It wasn't a sleepover,
So
though,
if this
right?
mom is aloof,
The reason-
the mom would have already said, I'm sorry, my son has ADHD. We're trying to get a handle on it. We're trying to blah, blah, blah. This mom is like, oh, it's fine. Boys will be boys.
It's
They
just a
break
party,
stuff.
though. It wasn't a sleepover, right?
No, it's just
No,
a
but
party.
still,
It's
Eric,
just a birthday
that would
party.
hurt.
The sleepovers, lots of crap
She's
happens.
worried
Like
they're gonna
a
break
knife
stuff.
to the heart if you knew
No,
the
you gotta
entire
invite 'em.
team went.
I'm just saying it's a
you
party.
didn't.
Suck it up for 2 hours. Keep your eye on the kid.
Yeah, someone said put all the breakable things away. Like if it was a
okay.
toddler.
Talk to the kids first and say, guys,
We can't do this.
Say
This is
something, something.
unacceptable.
These are my house rules. If you can't obey by them, then you're not invited to the party.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
You'll
not
be-
one call standing by telling us to not invite this kid. Every single person says she has to suck it up for the 2 hours of her kid's party and just do it. Because if you have 10, 12 boys on a soccer team and you don't invite one, the other kid's going to find out the party happened because the other
Yeah.
boys will talk about it.
Oh, it hurts when you find out that everybody got together and you were intentionally left out.
Well, that sucked, though. You're the one
One
that's-
person says, don't have the party at your house.
Oh, yeah, have it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have it somewhere else.
But what if, like, that one kid that maybe no one likes, and that kid causes lots of trouble?
And that's why they
At least-
don't like him.
Then we have to invite him. It's like, and everyone else is like, ugh, why is this kid
Well,
here?
can we talk about the
But
aloof
you wanna protect
parenting
kids.
thing? Because doesn't it like come from that? The phrase that I feel like as a mother of a son I need to make sure I'm vigilant about is never telling my son the excuse, oh, well, it's okay, you did that. Boys will be boys. Because that is the narrative that we are trying to erase. Because you're raising a boy to turn into a man who will misbehave and be like, well, it's okay, I'm a man. It's like locker room talk, right? No, we have to change that narrative, do we not? All right, let's go to the phones. One more call. Maud said, is this person opposite? Because everybody was like, you have to invite him. Amy, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi, it's Jamie.
Jamie, hi. Look at Maud's face. He's like, oops, I didn't hear that.
Sorry.
Jamie, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. What's the advice for the mom? Jamie, what happened to you?
You scare her?
Wow, Jamie.
Oh, did she hit?
Maybe she muted it with her cheek.
That hasn't happened in a long time. It used to happen all the time.
Yeah. Or
I mean, we
people
can
put
hear the
phone up to
noise.
their-
She's got to be there somewhere.
Hello?
There
Can
you
you
are.
hear me?
There you
Yeah,
are.
now we
we
can.
hear you.
Okay, sorry. It was like I was just pulling in my driveway, and so I have a son, and he has autism, ADHD, Tourette's. He played soccer for over 8 years, 2 seasons a year. I still would not invite the child, though. And what I would do, though, is I would not invite the whole team and then just say someone's excluded. I would just give out personal invitations, kind of on the DL, I guess. And, like, if someone said something, I would just be like, we're only inviting his close friends. Because I do that now even. You have to have boundaries. I mean, you can't have – if you don't want a child over at your house, you shouldn't invite them over. And, if you're expecting problems. And this child, I mean, they're not in kindergarten anymore. In kindergarten, it is very important for them to be treated the same. But by 10, not really, not as much. And, this kid needs to learn that there's consequences for his behaviors. Right. I mean, because if you don't learn it, especially around that age, it gets more difficult as time goes on.
How's he going to learn?
My son's now in 11th grade, and there's his weight partner in football. We can't invite him over because he's inappropriate towards girls.
Oh.
And I've had to talk to him.
No, that's not
I've
cool.
had to talk to him, and I told him, you can't talk to young women like that. I said, I'm going to talk to you like I talk to my son.
Boys will be boys.
But this kid, my daughter's friends don't want him over. They're like, we're not going to come to your house if that kid's there because he told another girl her boobs were big. I mean, if you don't correct a behavior at 10, imagine what that's like when you're in high school.
That's what I'm saying. Has anybody ever talked to that kid's mom, Amy? I mean, Jamie? I mean, yeah, Amy. Oh, wait, Jamie.
The mom's a school teacher and the dad's a pastor.
Okay,
Lord.
that's terrible.
That is a whole
what
other...
her situation is, but the problem is this young boy, he doesn't know he's doing anything wrong.
That's what
But he may know
might.
that he is doing something wrong, and nobody
Doesn't care.
cares
Zero
because his
blanks
mom
given.
doesn't. Yeah.
But even like what her example is, just pick a few of the kids so other kids can't come. Like that boy's
Then-
not going to learn his lesson or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a way to get out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, my house isn't that big. I can't put all 12 of you guys.
Right. But she does have a point. With the kid being like 10, I feel like at a certain age, don't you understand the way to behave?
Yeah.
Like Santiago is almost 2. He doesn't understand yes and no in that sense. But a 10-year-old,
Yeah, you
you know rules.
Right. You have to know rules. And Carlos's point was to have the party somewhere else. But let's think about that. It gets more expensive when it's outside your house.
Absolutely.
You do a cake, you do something
It is nice
simple at
going
your house
somewhere and
versus
then
renting a place or
Getting
not
the hell
renting a
out of
place.
there and you have to clean up.
I know, but those always cost so
But it's
much
like-
money.
That's expensive.
Like
$300
little gyms or
$500
ninja
bucks.
gyms or like, tumble gyms or whatever it is. All of that comes with more cost in your house.
Guys,
So-
we're going to a junkyard. We're going to look at old cars from the past.
You know what you need to do? Take that kid to one of those smash rooms where you just like break things.
I don't know. I think
Let him
you'd
get
at
it out
least
of his
10 do
system.
that.
Yeah,
I
but
think
then
you'd
he's
at
going to
least
go to
18 do
someone's
that.
house and do it, thinking it's
We're
acceptable.
talking about let 10-year-olds do that.
Yeah, that was
smash
probably a
room.
bad idea.
I don't think so, right?
Say it again?
I don't think you can do that at 10.
No. And
If you
plus,
get injured. You can't
there's
take
a
someone else's
liability.
kid to a smash room.
No.
Yeah, well, they have to sign waivers. Well, with all these places, you got to sign waivers,
Those
but I don't
waivers
think the smash
mean
rooms
they
are.
can still get you.
Yeah. The phone lines are full because obviously this has struck a chord, but there's not one person who has a differing opinion. Everybody says this lady has to suck it up because it's a soccer. For those just tuning in, it is a mom who has her son on a soccer team, and there's one boy who is always destructive. So she just wants to not include him in the invitation list for her son's birthday party. Can she pull that off? And the general consensus is it is only 10 or 12 boys. You cannot pull that off. They will all talk about this party, and the boy will feel unincluded. So deal with it either with the mom, telling the mom why he's not invited, or get him to your house, give the house rules at the beginning of the party, and say if anybody breaks or destroys anything, you will be asked to leave
And I
this
just
house.
feel like parents nowadays, we can all be better when it comes to our kids and things that happen in school. Be involved with your kid. Talk to them. Try and figure things out. If if things are going down, don't just go in, like Roula said, boys will be boys. Kids.
That's not an
they're
excuse.
12-year-olds, they're 13.
Nope.
Let them, they can all figure it out amongst themselves. No, they can't. They're 13-year-olds, you idiot.
They cannot figure it out amongst themselves, and we have to teach them about just being nice.
Part of the problem is,
golden
though,
rule.
you've got a lot of parents that they want to be there for their kids, but they're working their tail off.
It's still not an excuse.
And I know,
don't care about,
I'm not making
my grandma had
excuses.
10 siblings, and they were all put in place, and they were all,
Well, people
maybe
also
nowadays we
used
just
to get beat.
We're just a bunch of
We're going to
wusses
leave you in that
nowadays.
house all night, and you're going to freeze back there. Then you're going to see how you find manners. Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone.
Wimps.
And we can discuss it further there. But for the most part, to the mom, you're going to have to invite that kid. You got to lay down those house rules.
I think we all agree.
That's what you are doing.
I'll never forget when Roula laid down the law on me.
Listen here, you little queen.
Yeah!
He liked it. He liked it. All right.
That was the thing he likes.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, I have a little treat for you before we get into Scoop because it's Fajita Friday. What does that mean? I'll explain next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop on 104.1 KRBE.
Okay, my friends, it's brought to you by Taqueria Seranda. So because of that, we are going to give you a $100 Taqueria Seranda's gift card for Fajita Friday.
Yum.
Whether you like them sizzling, marinated, or ranchera style, I just like to say the R words. Ranchera.
I've never been able to roll my R's.
I know, but it's just one R. Sometimes folks get upset if you give it too many R's.
Ranchera. I can't say ranchera.
Ranchera.
Kevin, can you roll your R's?
Just one. Ranchera.
No, you still did both.
No, I didn't go ranchera. I said ranchera.
Ranchera. Or because you can't say ranchera.
Oh, don't you dare.
Ranchera.
I'd like to hear Eric try and roll his R.
I can't do it. Roula.
That's not even an R. That's
Say
a B.
Rula. Say Rula with a rolled R.
Roula. No.
What? You're using your lips.
B.
Burrito.
I got a fat tongue. Can't do it.
Oh, Sam,
I
can you roll?
also have a fat tongue, and I can roll that sucker.
See, I think the doctor didn't cut that thing underneath your tongue.
What is
Why
that
don't we
thing
decide
called?
if you can or can't?
Cut
Caller
enough.
12 833-390-KRBE, $100.
I can't blow a
You
bubble.
love Fajita Fridays from Taqueria Seranda's.
Like, I've always been jealous of people with bubble gum. They can blow bubbles.
You can't blow bubbles.
Can you whistle?
What?
You can. So you can whistle.
Nope.
Early.
What?
Let's see. Nope.
Those giant pillow lips don't
I
whistle.
know. His lips. It's like a gun, the little silencer on the gun. Keeps the bullets from the noise. These sexy lips of mine.
Wow.
It's a
now
curse,
I know.
I'm telling you.
Now I know.
It's a
Okay,
curse.
it's a curse. Okay, let's get to some serious news that came down yesterday after the show that 3 people have been charged with the death of Liam Payne.
That's fast.
In Argentina. For those that know, obviously, One Direction lost one of their members. Liam Payne passed away after, they said, falling from a balcony. But now it turns out that he was on many, many different drugs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was
Acting
pushed.
erratically. No, and the people at the hotel where he was staying in Argentina said they saw the guy. There was a drug dealer who delivered drugs to him. That's where I learned the phrase pink cocaine. I had no idea there were colors of cocaine. There's pink cocaine. And the other celebrities who have battled addiction were like, oh, yeah, pink cocaine. We know about that. I'm like, oh, I didn't know about that.
Glad I don't know.
Argentinian authorities have now ruled out self-harm of any kind in Liam's fall from the hotel balcony in Buenos Aires back in October. They say he was in a state of semi or total unconsciousness at the time. One of the defendants was described as a friend who reportedly accompanied Liam on a daily basis during his stay. This person is charged with abandonment of a person followed by death. The other 2 are the drug dealers who are charged with supplying him with the drugs. Toxicology tests confirmed that Liam Payne was under the influence for at least 3 days leading up to this fall. He had traces of alcohol, cocaine, and a prescription antidepressant in his system.
Oh, my.
So they have charged 3 people. Yeah, the guy who is the friend, the quote friend, who was with him every day. We could easily say what a dirtbag friend you are, but let me ask y'all this question because I like to look at the flip side. If you have a friend that is famous and rich, and you know they're on drugs, they want to just take drugs, or you're not going to stop them from doing the drugs, and you accept their drug lifestyle, and maybe you're not the one that's on drugs, you just accompany them. Do you think there was a time that this friend said, I really don't think you should do that? I don't think you're already on this drug. Please don't mix that drug. Or do you even know he's mixing the drug?
A lot of people don't share that kind of information. I'm on
But he said he's with
antidepressants,
him-
but most people don't go around and say, hey, I take this and this and this.
But we're talking about obvious drug use. He was with him every day, they say. The Argentinian police are saying this person was with him on a daily basis during his stay. He had to have known if Liam was on drugs for 3 days that Liam was on the influence of something. So
sometimes they're really clever. They're very sneaky about it. And
this one's not sneaky because we have eyewitness reports from the hotel staff that they knew Liam was on stuff because he was acting erratic when he was there.
So you're saying there's no possible way that this friend could not know that he was on drugs?
I'm asking, do y'all think there was a conversation with this friend in this room like, hey, you know what? You're really kind of going over the top here. Maybe
We don't know.
do that.
We don't know what kind of morally honest person
His
this
was.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know
Was he
nothing about
was he an enabler?
Yeah,
Or
was he a
true-
hanger-on that just
Yeah,
likes the
or was he a
fame
true
and the
friend?
money? And
Also,
or was
if
he a
you
friend?
always see your friend messed up and you're used to seeing them messed up,
You never think it's
wouldn't
gonna happen.
know. Well, you also wouldn't know
that's
when
the
they're not
norm.
messed up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because if you think about it, say you always hang out with a friend that's in college and they're always drunk when you get to a party. Always.
Yeah.
That's the normal that you know of them.
You just assume they're going to be drunk when you see him every time.
Yes. So maybe that's how he was. I'm not saying that he is, but I'm just giving
Right.
you
Scenarios.
an answer. Yes.
Scenarios.
Or if they're
That,
both
like-
screwed up.
Yeah.
Maybe
you
the other
just
guy
don't
was on
realize
drugs, too.
it.
Yeah, if they're on it, they most likely probably did stuff together.
Probably. I think
Yeah.
you're right, Eric. I mean, most people that if they're... You're not going to be stone cold sober and hanging out all night with somebody that's wired and wasted because... being like the person that doesn't drink and I go to a bar and I'm around a bunch of drunks, my patience is taxed
Yeah, you can
after
handle
about
that.
5 minutes. You're not going to hang out with somebody.
Well, yeah, but if right now I feel like, I don't know, there's so many variables. Let's see what happens. What comes of this story? Who actually goes to jail, if anybody goes to jail, to be continued.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
So it's the weekend. I thought I'd throw some more things at you, some things that are fun to do. The Polar Express is going to ride again beginning November 11th. They're going to have train rides, and this is in Galveston, by the way. They're going to have train rides scheduled to run through December 23rd.
I saw this the other day and I was thinking, you know what? That is one thing as a native born and raised Texan, Houstonian, that I've never done that ever since they started doing this in Galveston. I've never done the Polar
Nor
Express
have
train
I.
ride
I would
ever.
do that.
It
Me
departs.
too.
Santiago would do it with me.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do it with my mom when she comes in town.
I think y'all have fun. It departs from the Galveston Railroad Museum, and that's at 2602 Santa Fe. If
Do you know how much it costs? I'm going to look up how much it
I
costs.
don't, but you can go to the website. It's visitgalveston.com, and they actually have a few rides scheduled throughout the day for just grown-ups.
When does Dickens on the Strand?
That's just one weekend.
That's
I
one
want to
weekend
say
or
that's
something?
Yeah, I haven't
probably
looked
in
that one up.
December.
I hope to God it's not hot.
Well, here's another holiday thing. Magical Winter Lights, which is now in its 10th year, is going to be held at the Fort Bend County Fairgrounds from November 15th through January 5th. And this offers a larger space and enhanced visitor experience. So returning favorites include the aerobatic show, the Grand Entrance Castle, the dinosaur exhibit, and Houston-themed displays. The family-friendly carnival will return with rides, games, and food. Magical Winter Lights.
And the Dickens on the Strand is December 6th to the 8th.
Okay, cool. If you go to visitgalveston.com, there's an entire page right when you get to their front page of their website of all the Christmas and holiday events for 2024.
Ooh.
Yay!
Fun.
Oh, and by
Lots
the
of
way,
fun things to
one
do.
thing I do know about the Polar Express for anybody that's going to buy these tickets, because it's going to be me this year. My friend went last year with her kids, and she makes it a tradition. So it was her third year in a row, and she said there was some newbie on the train that had. I guess the whole thing is you're in the Polar Express. You're going to the North Pole, so the blinds are drawn. Like, what do you call these?
It's kind of
These
like
are the
Harry Potter
blinds.
ride at Universal. They fog up the...
Yes.
Well, they actually have video screens where the
yeah.
windows are, and it looks like you're going across the countryside, like towards Hogwarts.
So she was telling me that these blinds are drawn and the whole thing is magical inside the train, but there was some newbie. And the grandma was like, well, I want to look out the window. And she pulled up the
Oh,
blind.
no.
You're just seeing like all
Train
that.
yard.
Yes.
It
And she's
ruined
like,
the experience.
Can you close it? We're going to the North
But in the past, they've always had 18 and up. So this time, it's new. This year, they're going to allow kids on it.
Wait, the Polar Express?
The Polar Express was
every
18
year-
and up.
No.
I'm just reading it
my
right off the
friends'
website.
100%.
It was-
My kids' friends are 2, 4, and 6.
Why would they make it 18?
Yeah,
and up?
who the hell would
There's
want to
no
go if you're
way
over
18
18?
up Polar Express, not the Drunk Express.
Maybe the admission for 18 and up is more.
It's a children's.
Yeah, it's got
it's a
kids on it.
children's ride.
Yeah.
It's a children's
There's no way
It's
it could
big
be
for
18 and
kids.
up. How else was she telling me this story?
There's
if she was
not
on
a
there with her
stripper
kids?
pole on it.
A stripper pole.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
my
No,
gosh.
they do allow kids, but in the past it says that it was 18
In the
and up.
past, when?
Like 1940s?
Do you know yesterday you called yourself Clickbait Ryan? Are you clickbaiting us
Clickbait,
again?
right? No, I'm right on. Look, I'm right on the same page you are on.
But I don't see where it says that.
Well, I got the initial article from the Chronicle, so on
you're-
Chron.com.
Throwing shade on the Chronicle.
We need to
tickets
call.
are
The
a
Chronicle.
little pricey.
Oh, are they?
So, yes.
How much are they?
If you do coach class, which I believe is the cheapest, I'm looking at it right now, 13 and up is $39 per person.
Oh, wow.
Child,
They have a
children,
first class on this thing.
They have coach, coach class,
Are you
first
serious?
class, and presidential class.
Oh, my
Presidential
God.
class
How much is
comes
that?
with a souvenir mug with the hot chocolate.
Oh.
But for 13 and up, it's $74 per person.
Per person for the Polar Express.
Okay, so here it is. It says the museum's website promoted train rides last year in 2023 that would allow passengers 18 and older to board a train exclusively for adults who might prefer to take a quiet, scenic
Again,
train ride
Clickbait Ryan. You did not read the whole
rather
paragraph.
than busting one full of excited children. So
Right.
okay,
So you just read your answer there.
yeah,
Yeah.
those rides are
That
back
was
for
a
2 days
special
only. Yeah.
18 plus ride if you want that
Gotcha,
one.
gotcha.
But these are, and by the way, they do this in 54 locations in the U.S., Canada, and the U.K. Over 1.5
It sounds like a
million
lot of
riders
fun.
have taken this ride.
Not going to do it anyway. So
No?
whatever. No. You know my anxiety.
It's a train. It's moving.
You can literally
It's
walk off.
fine.
Why would you have anxiety about being
Stairs
on
at
a
the back. You
train?
can't even see the windows. They're
You're in
closed
the
up.
North Pole.
It's
That's
no
where you
different
are.
than
You're
being
going
in
to
I
the
jump
Pole.
out. I'll get attacked by a
bus.
polar bear. Hell no.
Oh, my God.
Sounds dangerous.
It's 84 degrees in Galveston right now.
Owls will attack me.
That's okay. I'll put my pajamas on and make me think it's Christmas. Just turn the air down. Okay, coming up next,
Stay by the
there
beach.
is a story that is making news now, and it happened in 2020. Why is it relevant 4 years later? It's because of what the story started in 2020 and it's ending here in 24.
I think it gives people hope. If you're in a relationship
and you get dumped.
and then you want to just be friends. The friend zone. How can you take that friend zone though and get back in the
I
game?
feel like that's a stretch.
It's
but
the friend
that's
zone
not
is the
healthy.
line to
Stretch.
exit out. It's the exit line. We can still be friends. I'll
when
never
you
see
get
you again
dumped,
ever.
you
Don't
want to
talk
be
to
friends.
me.
You want to try
Yeah.
to be friends
No, you
still.
know
The
what?
only
tries to
reason
be
you'd
friends.
want to be a friend was so you could possibly make it
And it
romantic
never
again.
works. But this story, it works.
But nobody wants to actually be friends. They're just saying that to get out of there. They don't
Yeah.
actually mean it. But what happened in this story that made it relevant 4 years later, you'll find out next on The Roula and Ryan Show.